Okay, I am apparently very bad at this. I'm not a professional YouTuber, bear with me, and I barely know what I'm doing, so I have just started over because I just messed up the wiring pretty bad. Okay, so what we have here, we have a farming station. You can make that yourself. Find yourself one of those slime islands, like up there, and harvest all of this green slimy dirt, or whatever slimy dirt. Most slimes work. Um, and there's a tree up on the island. Harvest it, get some saplings, plant it manually. You don't have to fill it in like this. You just have to have some in here. Um, so I don't think I'm locked, so I'm going to put, yeah, okay. So what I've done is I've done 3/4 of it as slimy saplings and 1/4 of it as wood. So I'm going to put in these things, lock that, and I'll just kind of let this stuff grow while I'm underneath working on this. Okay, here we go. Doop-doo. We made a little room down here. Okay, here's what I typically do. So I'm going to use this Ender Energy conduit. Early in the game, you probably don't have that yet. That's fine. Okay, so here's what I typically do. I usually start with a diamond chest, or a chest. This can just be a wooden chest, that's fine too. It's just a buffer. So everything coming out of here is going to extract on channel green, always active. So when this thing has power, it's going to start filling up this little buffer chest. From the buffer chest, we are going to place these things, these crafters. These are tier 3. One of them needs to be maybe a tier 2. The one that makes the axes needs to be like a tier 2. Let's go ahead and set that up. Tier 3s, I mean, they're actually really cheap, so I just go ahead and usually make tier 3s. Okay, so setting this up, we have to feed axes into this thing. You can use Tinker's Construct, use a paper, make a paper matic, and upgrade it to unbreakable, like Direwolf did on his channel. And that's a good idea. It's a great idea. I did not do that, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I have it set up exactly. Okay, so for this one, let's free up some, or take up some slots there. We're going to do recipe 1, internal. This thing's going to be getting just oak wood, right? And we want oak wood planks. Alright, so we take that out, make sure we have room for that. And then what's that, internal? Yeah, internal. Recipe 2 is also internal. We're going to take the planks and make sticks internally. Make room for sticks and planks. Okay, recipe 3, we are going to make wooden axes out of these things, and that's going to stay external. So apply, that will go to there. We remember this. Grab our stuff, and I think we're good to go there. So this thing's going to make axes. I am going to put a drawer here. I like a buffer of axes. I don't really know why, but I do. Okay, so let's keep things clear. I'm going to come out of the back of the iron chest on, let's say, blue channel. Always active. That's going to go in here. You don't really have to item filter this because it will only accept what it can hold, which is slimy dirt and these things. You're only ever going to get oak wood. So oak wood will come from the farming station into this chest in here, and then it'll start making axes. Well, not yet. Almost. So we're going to insert blue. We're going to extract, there's a brown, right? Yeah, brown. And then we'll insert insert brown. So that's going to make axes, go into this buffer drawer, and then we'll connect this. We'll connect this back up here. Actually, we just have to connect here, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So our extract channel is going to be red, let's say. Okay, so red will leave here and come into here. So now we are inserting axes into our farming station. So that takes care of the axe problem. Over here, we are going to take... Did I prepare for this? Yes. No. Okay. School will do this. Alright. So, here, we are going to set up the slime. We only need 2 inputs for that, or 2 storage slots here. And the first recipe is internal. We're going to get these congealed slimes, and we just need to make slime balls out of them. Make sure that we have room for slime balls and the congealed slime. Okay, recipe 2 is our external, and we're going to want to make these green slime blocks. So we apply that, we memorize it, get our stuff back, and I think we're good to go there. So that's going to make these green slime blocks. And here's why. So the slime generator, if you look at it, look at these recipes, one slime ball generates 120 RF per tick for 20 seconds. I mean, that's not terrible by itself. But this makes 360 RF per tick for 20 seconds. Now that's no speed upgrades. It's just how it comes. 360 RF per tick. So that's decent. We have no, that's not right. Nope. Okay. So we're coming out blue here. We want to go in blue here. We're going to go out lime. That'll be our slime channel. We're going to really only ever insert lime. I did this last time too. Okay. Always active. Always active. Always active. Okay. So now that's going to take the congealed slime, make it into these slime blocks, feed it into here. So that'll make power. I usually put a couple capacitors or a capacitor over here when I'm like at the beginning of the game. Of course they're not vibrant capacitors, but they're just capacitors. I don't need a vibrant capacitor. Let's do that. Capacitor. Go away. Alright. Alright, I'll put a couple capacitors there because that's going to make power. We'll shove that on there and that on there. Make sure that's connected. Okay, so this will power the capacitor, which will this makes it just kind of eat through more slime blocks. Both these things have to be powered. I forgot that last time too. And another issue, let's see. Okay, so I mean, we're banking power. This thing should run itself now? Is that right? I don't know, let's find out. Okay, so take some of the slime balls. You got some for sure when you were making the slime trees. So that'll generate the smaller amount of power. We'll start getting a little bit into here. Oh, I usually make a wooden axe and throw it in there. Let's see. So that is generating power. Do we have the power going in here? Power. Is it generating power? We have 40. Yeah, there we go. It got power. I think we had to fill up maybe the buffer of... No, we didn't. Well, whatever. It's got power. So it's generating these things. Did we turn this on? Yeah. Oh, no, this is not inserting. So now this stuff's inserting into here. We're making these slime blocks. And they're going into here. So now we're generating more. Still says 120 hours per tick, but whatever. This coming out of blue. Always active. Have we not gotten wood yet? The plank, stick, wood next. Going into there. Why is that? Oh, it has no power. This happened. This happened a minute ago too, when I failed miserably. The problem is you have to wait for this to fill up. It's got to make 1,000,000 RF. Depending on where you are in the game, if you have speed upgrades, you can put them in. It'll generate a lot more RF. I'm going to do that for now so that we're not sitting staring at this screen together forever. And I'll probably have to replace the wooden axe if anything ever chooses to grow. Okay, so now we're going to see this thing gets power. It used all the wood in this chest to make wooden axes. So this is basically it. It's just going to run itself forever. Every time a tree grows, it's going to make more slime, make more axes. This will just kind of cap itself out. This will stop working. So, and then here we are making 320 RF per tick. Like I said before, if you have speed upgrades, see we're now making 5,000, 6,000 RF per tick. So that's the basics of it. You can go crazy with it and say, let's see, because this thing is going to get, it's going to get some apples, it's going to get saplings, we already have saplings, it's going to get purple slime. What else is it going to get? Oh, it's going to get those slime. It's going to get these purple slime saplings. Speed this up. It's going to get purple slime saplings, which we're not currently doing anything with. You can put another slime generator and an item conduit. We can insert from blue just these. Blue. So insert from the chest, just those. Now it's making power too. It doesn't make a ton, but why not? Why not? You can also feed them into here if you want to. I just like having the different generators, I don't know why. But you can feed them into here and make another one. Like this also makes slime blocks. So that's just up to you, whichever way you choose to do that. So now I will put energy conduit on there, and that will also be feeding the capacitor. You can go even more crazy. You can say from here I want to go in, insert blue, we're going to feed it the apples to blue. So now the apples are going to go in here, and it makes a tiny bit of RF. Okay, and then what do we have left? Saplings. Saplings, you can use like a Stirling generator. Stirling? No? What is that called? Oh, ha! Misspelled sterling. Alright, so you can use a sterling generator. Go here. Item conduit. Basic item filter. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, give me that back. We want to insert item filter sapling from blue. Now it'll start getting oak saplings and burning those, making, what, 20 RF per tick. I guess you can upgrade that. What does that do? 80. Huh? Okay. So now we're making more power there. Put an energy conduit on it, and it's now feeding this too. Okay, so what's going to happen is these things are going to fill up. They're just going to, you know, obviously this is going to hit its max of 64, and then we'll start getting overflow. So typically what you do there, and you can just go as crazy with it as you want, you can overflow into drawers or whatever you want to do. The first thing for me to overflow was the wood, because I used to have it half and half, wood and slime, and so wood was overflowing. And so what I did was I had these furnaces, and I would do this. Oh, no, not that one. Okay, let's disable that. What is that, power? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I actually need power, that's good. Okay, so what I do is I take the item conduit, I would insert this on priority 0. Let's see, we want this to be a higher priority, because this is, wait, what is that? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we want this to insert like 10. So insert there, run into here, start furnacing this into charcoal, and then you can take the charcoal and put it into another starting engine or a furnace generator. Here, let's see, take that, let's change that to in out, we'll insert there, we'll extract on black because it's coal. Always active, we will insert black, so that will make coal. So now if this just suddenly got a huge infusion of wood, it would start going into that. Actually, I guess this has to fill up, maybe, because this thing's pretty quick, even on slow, it's pretty quick with the axis. So maybe, oh, is it full? It is full. Well, I don't know why. That's on the right channel? No, not on blue. There we go. So when that fills up, your wood will start overflowing, and you can burn it to charcoal, and you can make RF out of that too. I don't even think I have that going anywhere. No. So, I mean, you can make a ton of power out of this. This is basic. There's no capacitor in here. The one I have on the server I play has an octadic in it. And then I may even just skip the whole wood generation completely and use Direwolf's trick of the matic, the paper matic. But I kind of like having the extra wood because I've got, here, I'll just show you. I've got extra chests for wood and things like that. Okay, so let me stop this and I will get on the server and show you what this looks like kind of in production. Okay, so here we are on the server I generally play on, my little plot of land here. And here is this same setup I just showed you with an octetic capacitor. And you can see how much land that gives you. It's a ton. It's the same general setup. It's amped up a little bit because I was generating all the power here for my base, and then piping it over. I've since changed it to I'm coming out of here into this ender chest, which goes into the base for processing. I'm motioning with my hands like you can see me. But you can see here that I have the wood up here. I have a void upgrade on it now because I stopped doing the whole making it into charcoal. But I did for a while. I made it into charcoal, and then I had another crafter over here that just made it into charcoal blocks for storage. I got a bunch of those, and it just kind of seemed wasteful, so I took that out. It's all the same wiring this way. Nothing. There's anything different here. I burn the saplings in here. I burn the apples in here. So it generates a ton of power. I'll go back to the base and show you. So here in the base, I have it going to here, which then goes to this kind of deep storage. I didn't really realize we didn't have like the deep storage units. So I'm just going to a bank of drawers for now. But it makes it pretty quick. And then if I do something that where this buffer goes down, this this 25 million buffer goes down, you'll see them all kick on. Because I have this going from this drawer controller to here. Well, I guess just out of here to there too. Here I'll suck up some power real quick. I have octetic capacitors in these spawners. That's like some good power. So you can see them all kick on. And I guess I'm still draining here. It's not really a huge deal to just add things to it. I think actually I'm probably hitting a bottleneck here because this only enhances energy circuit conduit. I mean, but whatever, it's fine. It's been fine for everything it needs to do. I have these grinders constantly running. Here's the grinder where I kill the wither. I have another one over here, and it's got a neat kind of energy solution too. This grinder is self-contained because the item hopper goes under here, and there's a whitelist item filter that sends only, I'll show you, only rotten flesh to the undeath generator, and it generates more than enough to keep this grinder going. And then everything goes here. All the bows go to the trash can, and then everything just goes up to this wall. I don't have a need for all this stuff to be in the refined storage yet. But that is it. That is how I make my power. I could show you. I wonder where I have the. Oh, there it is. The builder block. You can quarry. Let's see, slime generator? No. No? What am I missing? Oh. Okay. Make that. Now make this. There we go. You can power a quarry off pretty much nothing but, I mean, off nothing but a slime gen. And that's what I usually do. Liver. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll grab some of these. Grab a stack of this. Alright. So, let me just go to the nether, I guess. Oh, I can go to the deep dark. Maybe I can go to the deep dark. Sometimes the server lags and it kicks me back before it lets me spawn. Go, go, go! Alright, cool. Alright, so we go down here to where my mine was before the quarry started working. Okay, so builder block, slime gen, ender chest for the goods, lever here. Alright, so I can throw that there. I think, I don't know, I kind of mathed this out before. I think it was like 4 speed upgrades will keep it running. Here I will, oops. I'll show you. Alright, so I'm going to quarry from, I guess, there to over here. It's not a huge chunk, but I can show you. See, that's running off just that slime gen, and yeah, we are losing power at 7 speed upgrades. I don't have any more with me, but there's a number, maybe it's 10. There's a number of speed upgrades where it does just fine. And I've got this green ender chest that intercepts the slime coming in from the farm. And so if I'm going to be running a huge quarry, then I'll just go out from this green ender chest. And I guess I'll probably feed that from the drawers or something. But yeah, it runs fine off just the slime gen. On my single player world, I'm not this far along, but I just have a slime gen. I don't even think I have any speed upgrades in it. I just let it quarry more slowly. But that is it. That's my power production. Thanks.